Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to Big Dumb Monsters. I am Chris,
I'm Nick.
and this week we are talking about the second best movie in the Alien franchise,
First best.
Alien.
That's right.
1979's Alien, starring Ridley Scott, directed by Ridley Scott.
No, he was actually he was in it. He did a little bit of puppet work.
Yeah. But starring Sigourney Weaver, Tom Skerritt, fucking Ian Holm, Yaphet Kotto, Harry Dean Stanton.
A who's who of late 70s, early 80s megastars.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, an amazing movie, fucking classic for a reason.
Yeah. I'm glad you're coming around to it.
I never thought it wasn't a good movie. It's just not as good as Aliens.
And the debate rages on.
But anyway, here we go. Big Dumb Monsters talking about Alien.
Enjoy the show.
This is the first time I've ever actually was able to watch this movie all the way through without like having to stop it midway for some reason, getting interrupted or like falling asleep or something.
What?
Yeah. No joke.
How is that even possible?
I've been like cursed. Every time I've tried to watch this movie, something happens where I like like I said, either fall asleep or something interrupts the middle of the movie and I have to like stop it for a while.
Oh, well, that's probably why you have that weird thing for the second one.
Maybe. I mean, I saw that one when I was a kid. I didn't see this one until I was like in college, maybe.
What the fuck kind of life do you live? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no. I the other one I'd seen just way more. Like this one, I had to specifically seek this one out.
I don't know what to say to that. Like this, for me, this movie has always been like the pinnacle. It's just that good. Like I saw it, I don't know, the first time I saw it was probably like early teens, probably. Yeah. And so it's just always kind of stuck with me.
I want to say 18 or 19, probably the first time I saw this.
Yeah.
Back when I could rent like 2 movies at a time from Blockbuster, rent one get one free.
So you were able to like start it and just ride the whole thing through today?
I got just to make sure my streak is unbroken. Amanda shows up literally as the alien gets blasted out of the goddamn airlock. I'm like,
okay. I mean, you're most of the way through it there.
I had to stop it. Like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, I do have a different appreciation for it now. Be it like finally, like, being able to sit through the whole thing. Still not my favorite of the franchise.
I mean, the damage is done. Like I have a feeling if you saw this one first and were able to pay attention to it, you'd have a different point of view.
I don't know. I don't necessarily. We'll never know for sure.
Yeah.
But knowing me and knowing my movie taste, I think I'm always going to prefer Aliens over Alien.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a fondness for like the action flick,
the spectacle. Yeah. I really like. I want the main thing I want from a movie is to like is to have fun. Or
you want those like oh shit moments.
Yeah. If I can't have fun, I at least want to be thinking through it. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like those are the two things I'm looking for, and like I think Aliens just delivers more on that for me, like the spectacle of it all, like just like I grew up in the fucking 80s, like we're fucking, it's like
you're hardwired for explosions,
big explosions and fucking Marines kicking ass and fucking
I think you know what, like this is probably the perfect example of our movie dichotomy.
Yeah.
Where like you love that, and don't get me wrong, I also love that, but I lean much, much harder into this style of movie where it's tone and pacing and like shot setup.
And like, don't get me wrong. I do love this type of movie. I just like, I have to be like more in the mood for it. Like I can always sit down and watch the spectacle.
Right.
Like that is, just pop it on. Like, I'm always for it.
Yeah.
Like this, again, this is the perfect example. Like I have to sit down and deliberately watch this. And like, I have not gotten the chance to do that, like completely unbroken, like until today.
Right.
So, I mean, I do have like, I do appreciate it a lot more, but still like, no, Aliens is,
I think you described it this way a long time ago. And you said Aliens is a zombie movie or Alien is a haunted house movie.
Yes. Yeah.
And that really does fit as a description. And I am a lot more of a haunted house movie kind of person.
Yeah.
Like literally, like I love a haunted house movie, it's like, or a possession movie, or like things that take, like a normal situation and just kind of turn it to make it diabolical.
And this is exactly what this is. Like, this is like my biggest gripe with this movie is the pacing. The first 30 minutes is basically a work safety video. Like it's dry, it's boring. It's just people just, bitching about work, at the same time though, like, each of these people you've worked. I've said this before about other movies.
Grounding it.
They're grounding the characters. You've worked with these people. The guy who's bitching about like, we better get that fucking bonus, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I
agree with you to an extent. It's so deliberately like that.
Yeah.
Because they're setting up like the way everything works and the chain of command and the like, I like that character, I don't like this character, but you're also seeing all of this gorgeous set work. Yeah,
the detail that goes into the design of everything in this is just incredible.
Yeah. Like they really, really did a great job with all the model making, all the set work.
Yeah. One of the perfect examples is the spacesuits.
Yeah.
It's, spacesuit, whatever. Like, it's just a white kind of like puffy thing. Like, you get into it. But like, as I noticed at the end of the movie, when Ripley's putting the helmet on, there's like this like inlay, like just design, like in this, like the white parts.
Completely useless, but gorgeous.
Yeah.
Another thing about those suits that I really liked is once she gets the helmet on and it kind of lights up a little bit, there's like all that like paneling and buttons and shit. Mm-hmm. It's all like basically like a HUD on the inside.
Like an Iron Man suit, basically.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
But I think that's another thing with the beginning of this movie is it's very low key to get you relaxed. Like there is some tension.
You see, like,
but
it's not relaxing me though. Like one thing I was going to point out, and I think why, is there's almost no music. Like throughout the whole movie, there's very minimal music. But, when it's there, it's used really effectively.
Yeah.
But like, there's this lifelessness to this the beginning of this movie to me.
Yeah.
Like it's just very, like I said, very dry, very just people arguing about procedures and like just bitching about small talk at work.
Yeah. Well,
but once because
at this point it's a drama.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me.
And then it turns into a horror movie.
Yeah.
But I like that flip. I don't know. It's my thing. You know what I mean? Like I like a slow burn, which this
is definitely
doesn't really have the reputation of being, but it definitely is.
Yeah.
But like once everything goes crazy, it goes fucking crazy.
Yeah. Like so when I was watching it today, I like at that point where I crossed over, like from like I was watching it, like, oh, this really is like just dry and dull, and then like as I'm thinking about that, within like 10 minutes, I just realized like I'm fully invested now. Like,
yeah, it's the bait and switch, man.
Yeah.
Like the inside of the main computer room.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the most 60s, 70s sci-fi thing I've ever seen, but it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
What's cool because like anything where it's like the like it's a really important computer or technology that is super clean. Everything where everybody's living or working, filthy
and dirty. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like they're definitely putting care into where the grime is in this. Like I like a lived-in sci-fi.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's why I love Star Wars. That's why The Expanse is awesome. You know, like Firefly.
Yeah.
Anything like I have an appreciation for the super clean futurism kind of thing. I mean, I love Star Trek, and that's all that is.
Yeah.
But that nasty, dirty, lived-in look, while it's still high-tech, it adds more realism.
Yeah. It's more. It's easier to invest. Like,
yeah.
You know, your attention and just invest in the movie itself.
Yeah. God, these models are so gorgeous.
Yeah, I was looking at the specifically like the drop ship, like that looks so amazing. Like when it's coming down to the when it's landing on what we find out later. You know, the next movie is LV 426. I think is the plan.
I think you're right.
Yeah, just the detail, like on the bottom of the ship are these individual tiny little lights. Like yeah. Like rows of them. It's got to be like probably 2 or 3 dozen of these just little, like somebody had to make each one of these little lights and like attach it to the bottom of a model.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just love aesthetically. I love this movie. I love the series aesthetically.
Yeah.
And as much as I, like give you shit for Aliens and everybody else, but like Aliens is a good ass fucking movie. Like it really is.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not this. Like
it's just a completely different movie than this.
Yeah, such a complete tonal shift. It's the same as like we were talking about with Starship Troopers. Like the first one is this, like clever satire, and then the second one is just a straight fucking action war movie. Like you can't do that. Like it's just not supposed to be that way.
James Cameron, man.
He definitely put his touch on it. And you know what's hilarious is like you watch this and you go, that is a Ridley Scott movie. And you watch the second one, you're like, that is a fucking James Cameron movie.
Oh yeah, they each have their signature look, and like they're really not that different, but they are just distinct enough, like where like Ridley Scott has a different like kind of glow than like a James Cameron movie does.
Yeah, like a James Cameron specializes in like slick visuals, like not. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it's like everything is just perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything is set up perfectly. Ridley Scott is more of that like lived in kind of garbagey, like loose feel to it, which you get in this, you get in Blade Runner. I was looking at this, I was like, some of these shots almost look like fucking the same as Blade Runner.
Yeah. They both do have a very, very similar look. I was just about to say before I forget, the world is about to be put to the James Cameron, like, ugh. How much of his bullshit can we stomach test? Like, because not gonna lie, like, I am not hyped about Avatar 2.
I could not care less.
Like, I'm gonna see it, like, only because I see, I have the fucking
you go see movies.
Yeah. And because, well, like, even if I would probably pay to see it because it's James fucking Cameron. Like,
he doesn't make bad movies.
Exactly. Track record, the track record says the man does not make a bad movie. That being said, he's got a fucking lot to get ahead of in Avatar 2 because, like, it's just the first one wasn't that great. I mean, like, the 3D was cool. That was the first movie that did like good 3D.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah,
the story was the same fucking environmental story you see a million times. Yep.
Nothing groundbreaking. So, like, I don't know. And like, it's been like 10 fucking years since that movie came out. Like, I don't know, man. Like, but that being said, again, like I know I'm gonna walk out of that movie being like, "Fuck, that was actually good."
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know. I didn't buy into the hype on the first one. I watched it. It was fine.
Yeah.
It was too fucking long.
Yeah. Oh, that movie could have been like 45 minutes shorter. It should have been.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Donner agrees.
Yep.
He's grumbling back there.
I think he said, I don't know why people gotta be horny for those blue aliens. Is that what he said?
Anyway.
Enough about those aliens.
Yeah,
Let's talk about this alien.
This alien.
Oh, I love H.R. Geiger so much. Oh, I love him, love him, love him.
With his penis monsters.
His penis and vagina monsters,
yeah.
Yep.
As I was watching this, I'm like, maybe I'm overthinking this a little bit. Like, this alien is really just like a like, grunt alien. It's like I'm assuming like a warrior class alien.
Yep.
It can't replicate. It can't lay eggs. So like,
it's a worker bee.
Yeah. What the fuck is it gonna do? I mean, like, I understand that like it would probably kill people. Like it would probably like eat at least one person just for food.
Yeah.
But once it like grew to full size, like the whole time I'm thinking like, why wouldn't it just like it would know? I mean, it's smart enough to know things like I need to get into the escape, shuttle to fucking get the fuck out of here. So like,
yeah.
It's got intelligence. So like it would know that like once they saw the thing bust out of the guy's chest, like once they knew that it shed that skin and was, might be in a different form, like that fucking ship is probably going to go straight home. And like his best option, like, is probably to just fucking chill out, relax, wait till this thing gets to wherever the fuck it's going to go. And like, maybe there will be other like xenomorphs there. Like, I don't know. Maybe there will be something I could do there other than just like, because if I kill enough people, this ship's not going anywhere. Like, I'm going to be stuck here.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Its whole like motivation didn't make sense to me. I mean, again, maybe I'm just thinking.
I'm trying to think about it in terms of this movie without bringing in the others because they're like, this is the first one.
Yeah. I'm not even like thinking about the other movie. I'm thinking just like nature in general. Like, what would this thing do?
I don't know. It's really hard to think about that, like, and take yourself away from lore that we know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because obviously it's, they reproduce and they gather resources for the queen and eventually...
So maybe that's what it would just do. It would just gather fucking, probably like terraform like they do, like...
Yeah.
And then just gather resources in case fucking something showed up.
Right. But I guess that's kind of what it's supposed to be here, unless it's just chaos. If it's just a fucking monster that eventually...
Yeah, I mean, like at this point, they're not planning a franchise at this point.
Yeah, because you don't know where the eggs come from. You don't know if this thing lays the eggs
that's
or
true.
not,
Yeah, that's true. I am thinking it, like, overthinking it a little bit.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's valid.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot I was supposed to move this.
Oh, the heater? Yeah. Get our Tootsies warm. Oh, that's the stuff. Yeah. The design of... I mean, everything monster related in this is just fucking impeccable.
Yeah.
You've got H.R. Geiger doing the designs. I can't remember who did the modeling and the actual like sculpture work. I know H.R. Geiger did a lot of that too, like on set. Did a lot of like set painting, and I think he might have worked on some of the suits.
Okay, but
I don't think he did most of like the actual work. I think his was more in a design role. But I know I've seen pictures of him airbrushing shit on set.
Yeah. I mean, like the look of the creature is fucking. I mean,
yeah.
Everybody knows it immediately when you see it.
Absolutely. The egg.
Yeah.
The face hugger. The chest burster. The adult.
I was going to say there was the practical effects in this are fucking amazing.
Yeah. The space jockey.
Yeah. I was gonna say there were a few shots of the alien where it wasn't the dude in the suit, and I could immediately tell.
Yeah.
Like it's I think it's right after it fucking kills Yaphet Kotto, and it's going after the fucking girl there. I forget her name. But like you see, like it gets up, and then like there's this shot of it just moving sideways through the hall, and it's clearly like a model on a dolly,
yeah.
And somebody's just wiggling the arms like as it's going.
I think there were only a couple of shots like that.
Yeah,
and that was probably just we need this done quick.
Yeah, for like a frame of reference, if anybody, if anybody's watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, that mutant enemy like production card at the end, like when like
Grr.
Yeah,
Arg.
Yeah. That's exactly the same thing that the alien is doing, that like with the little like monsters doing in that.
Yeah.
That's the same movement that the alien is doing. So I'm even wondering if that's where he got that idea, like from that one
maybe.
shot. Yeah.
That's possible. The only other scene that I can think of that looked just really not good was when the alien gets shot out of the door, out of the dock.
Yeah.
And you see that shot from outside the ship, and the alien is like blown back, but gets caught on the harpoon line.
Yeah,
that looked kind of dumb.
Yeah.
The shape of it wasn't good, and the movement sucked. I don't know how they shot it, but it just didn't really work.
Yeah,
but that's the only thing I can think of that I'm like, that's hokey as shit. Everything else was fucking awesome.
I also I wish I wish somebody could invent a way to like erase like cultural references for like the first time you see a movie. Like, yeah, I know I'm wording that wrong, but like, I mean, the alien chest burster is.
I would love to see that without having seen it in Spaceballs first. Yeah,
exactly. Not like. If the joke version wasn't the first thing like I saw of it, maybe I would have like a and also like with Ian Holm being a fucking android, like I knew that already. Like if I had not known that, that would have been more of like a holy fucking shit. Like that reveal.
Yeah.
Oh man, but this is a really fucking great movie.
And that was a great scene too, where you find out that he's
because they didn't know either. Like
you get that little hint of it. We just saw it a couple of seconds ago, where he's like running in place like wicked fucking fast.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, what the fuck is up with that? And then later you find out, like he gets hit in the head with that fucking carafe or whatever the fuck it was, and it blows his head off his shoulders.
Yeah.
And all the milk and spaghetti comes out.
He's apparently filled with milk and spaghetti.
Yeah. But that was cool because they had those internal parts of him. It was like a string with like those beads on it.
Yeah, Ben Wall balls were also in there. Yeah.
But it looked fucking awesome.
Milk, spaghetti, and Ben Wall balls. Oh man.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I just looked at the time. Like we could do.
I mean, we're up to our typical rating time, but I want to keep talking about this fucking movie.
Yeah, I feel like there's so much more to talk about.
There is
I was gonna say doing the research for this movie, even when I was watching it, this occurred to me. There's not a lot of people in this movie.
No,
but
everybody it's in it is fucking awesome.
Yeah, what they lack in depth, they fucking way more than make up for in fucking talent.
This is
excuse me.
it's a girthy cast.
Yeah.
It's not long, but it's girthy.
I mean, every one of these people is in something else that you would immediately recognize.
Yeah.
I mean,
two of them have been knighted, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Ian Holm, and who was the other one?
I'm blanking on his name.
Oh, John Hurt.
John Hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
And Ridley Scott.
No shit.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how you know you've got quality.
Yeah, you get 3 nights out of this cast. Fucking defenders of the realm, man.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I guess I want to drop one thing. Usually a really dark, heavy tone movie will have like some sort of underlying philosophy.
Yeah.
This doesn't. It's just a fucking scary ass movie set in a sci-fi.
Yeah, it really
kind of
is.
setting.
It really, like, going back to the thing we said earlier, it really is like a haunted house movie.
Yeah.
Even I don't think down to like Ian Holm being an android is like the possessed character. You find out, oh fuck, no, this thing's actually like, he's actually working with this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not trying to be something that it isn't. Like it, I don't see it that way anyway. Like I don't think they were trying to be like really heady, and just like, this is a situation. This is some fucked up shit that happens in this situation, and I don't think that's supposed to represent something else. And the shot of that horseshoe ship is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Oh god, look at it. It's fucking matte painting. I think that's just a matte painting, but it's so good.
Yeah, probably. Oh, I am a fucking sucker for a good shot of a matte painting.
Yeah.
Like, there's a couple of them in Conan the Barbarian. Is like,
oh, yeah.
My mind the most, yeah. Which is playing in the theaters sometime in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I really want to go see Conan.
Oh, are they showing just the one, or is it both of them, isn't it?
I think it's just the Barbarian.
Oh, okay. I don't know. They're both good.
I saw the Destroyer on the drive-in when I was a kid.
The Destroyer doesn't get the credit that it deserves.
Yeah, that one was just more fun. Like, the first one's just, it's a movie-ass movie, and it's a good movie-ass movie.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
The second one is like a little more like cheesy sword and sorcerer. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like, let's fucking.
They knew what they had.
Yeah.
They knew what they were doing.
Throw some fucking big names in this to, like, bring people in. And,
yeah.
But still an enjoyable fucking movie.
Yeah. All right, let's rate this movie so we can carry on with the show.
All right. I will start off on this one.
Okay.
This, I'm gonna go. I think I gave Aliens like a 9 or like a 9.5 maybe. Like
I think you might. Yeah, I think you might have given it a 9.5.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go like. I think I'm gonna go with an 8.5 on this one for me.
Yeah.
Like I said, the pacing like really brings it down for me. I think that's the biggest hurdle to get over. If you can get past that like slow setup, the rest of the movie is amazing.
Yeah,
mind-blowing.
You definitely don't want to throw this on in the middle of the day when you can be distracted. Like this is like
this isn't a good like background movie.
No, like after dinner, lights are down, everybody's chilled.
Yeah, this is a good like relax movie. Like even though it is intense and like kind of anxiety producing at times.
Yeah.
But it is a good like just chill out, relax, like not like gonna talk or anything. Just like I just want to fucking relax. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna fall asleep at some point. Like
I don't need explosions right now.
Yeah.
I need mood. I need a mood.
Yeah.
This is a 9.5 for me all day.
Yeah.
I thought about giving this a 10. I hard thought about it.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I can't do that. That's what everybody would expect of me.
Yeah.
But no, I fucking love this movie. So 9.5. Like I love the vibe. I like the slow burn on this one. There are movies where the slow burn is like too slow and the burn is not.
Yeah, the
payoff's not there.
Yeah, but this is definitely like the payoff is there.
Yeah,
and like even that final scene, just think about how it's like the most tense scene of the movie, and it's still very slow paced.
Yeah,
it's her just like slowly getting into that suit, and like it's terrifying.
It's tension.
Yeah,
like it's like I am having a panic attack.
Yeah. See like the details and like just the negative space of the suit basically.
Yeah.
Like there could be just a flat metal surface and nobody would give a fuck.
Yeah.
But there's like this just like design in there like
yeah, and the fog on the glass, like
yeah.
Look at this shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a really great. I just love that like this is one of those things when like I think the lack of details is to the benefit of like the coolness and just the overall like enjoyability of the story. I don't need to know everything about this. It's just like a giant fucking alien.
Yeah.
That's dead. They don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Fucking mystery, and I want it left that way.
Yeah.
No thank you, Prometheus. Oh, Peebers.
Damn, this is a good movie.
It's so fucking. I'm sorry, like all this like blank space. We're just watching. We're watching this fucking movie. God damn it! All right, you ready for some trivia?
Let us do some trivia.
Okay.
All right, folks. Before we get to the trivia segment of the podcast, we want to take a second to tell you about our friends over at Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one super app for iOS and Android. It picks up the most trending articles on the web and topics that you choose at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice.
That's right. For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable all in one place.
You can browse articles from topics that you choose and start playing, stop scrolling, and start listening to the web.
You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports, tech, business, science, Bitcoin, or even the Cardassians from Star Trek. It will find you the latest articles and read them to you aloud.
It gets Star Trek specific. You can get right down to it.
Yep.
They even have podcasts as well, believe it or not. You can explore trending podcasts from over 80 different countries. I will let you in on a little bit of a secret. You're going to find the Big Dumb Monsters podcast there as well. I actually have been using this. I've been using Newsly to actually listen to the podcast lately.
Have you really?
Yes, I have. Believe it or not, I have. They even have digital radio at Newsly.
You can download and use Newsly for free now at www.newsly.me and use the promo code DUMBM and you will get a 1 month free premium subscription.
So check them out. Head over to newsly.me and tell them, you know what? Tell them the Big Dumb Monster sent you.
Yeah, do the thing.
And now, back to the trivia.
Just so you know, I did not make it all the way through the trivia while picking out facts.
Oh, damn.
Because there were over 300 trivia facts.
Ooh, yeah.
I made it about halfway-ish.
All right.
And I was like, that's
totally acceptable.
That's enough. I like to keep the trivia to like one text page, like one Word document page, so we don't do this forever. But apparently with this movie we could just do it forever if we wanted to.
We have carte blanche on this one.
Yeah. The blue laser lights that were used in the aliens in the alien ship's egg chamber were borrowed from The Who. The band was testing out lasers for their stage show in the sound stage next door.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking great. By the way, The Who is awesome.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And if you don't agree with that, well,
get the fuck out.
Yeah, you can be wrong. That's fine. The dead face hugger that Ash autopsies was made using fresh shellfish, 4 oysters, and a sheep kidney. Were used to recreate the internal organs. Filming had to be done quickly because the organic material would go bad very fast under the studio lights.
Yeah, that's gonna rot and smell disgusting.
I mean, oysters smell pretty fucking bad as it is. They taste bad too. You want to come after me about that one?
They are delicious.
No. Well, okay. Here's the thing. I've never had a cooked oyster. I've only eaten raw oysters. And that's like sucking down somebody else's snot.
I mean, I can understand that. One of the most delicious things I have ever tasted in my entire life. I have only seen it in New Orleans. It is almost worth the trip alone to go to New Orleans and get grilled oysters at a fucking New Orleans restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God.
Like, do they like crack the shell and put that whole thing on the grill?
Yeah.
Or do they
they
take the meat out and grill the meat?
No, they crack it in half. They crack the tops off, throw in, I think it's just like maybe butter, lemon, fucking garlic. I don't know what other seasonings, but it is, I think there's Parmesan in there too. It is fucking, we went. We were in New Orleans for 3 days for my bachelor party. On the last day we were there, we ate lunch, and then like we're walking back to the hotel room. I'm like, we need to eat lunch again because like they didn't have grilled oysters at the restaurant, and I want to eat grilled oysters again before we leave. And like, not only did I not get resistance from anybody who was walking with us, Tom DeSico was one of them. My friend Nick, he like the whole time he had not eaten them. Like he's like, you know, that didn't look good to me.
Yeah.
We were at lunch. I got mine. He tried mine, immediately ordered the grilled oysters, and then was angry at himself for not ordering grilled oysters earlier in the trip.
No shit.
That's how fucking delicious these things were. Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, I've never had a cooked oyster.
Yeah.
Maybe that changes it completely. But I used to work in the seafood department at a grocery store, and I was like, let's fucking try them because everybody else seems to like them.
Yeah.
So we cracked these oysters open, sucked them down, and immediately spit them into the fucking garbage.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, not to shit on the local supermarkets around here, but like, fucking, you know, is Price Chopper bringing in like a top shelf fucking oyster? Like
a top shelf one? No, but I mean, when we got some stuff, it was pretty fresh.
Yeah. I've been to like oyster bars and shit where like it's like, you know, fucking top, you know, notch, and they have like a fucking shucker opening it up for you. And, like,
what up, shucker?
Yeah. What up, mother shucker? And then like telling you what it is, like, you know, oh, little fucking the sauce.
These are Blue Point oysters.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah. Like, you know, the sauce, the fucking some horseradish or something. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still like eating somebody else's like
100%. It's like eating snot or like
It's like, what do you got in that tissue? Yeah. I'll have some.
Somebody sliced off a labia and like it's, you know.
The fuck?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
And it's just that's when everybody tuned. And it's just, you know, analytics wise, that's when podcasts just died after that. Like, you know, what happened?
This is so weird.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's move on here. Okay. I am usually down for an extended cut of a movie. I might want to see one of this. But
this is perfect, man. 2 hours flat, like
I don't know, like it depends on what got cut out. If it was a little more flashy kind of shit,
yeah,
you know, we'll see. But the original cut of this movie ran for 3 hours and 12 minutes.
Nope, no, thank you.
You're like, I only watch the extended cuts of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
like,
I still haven't seen those.
Oh, it's an event when you watch them all in a row.
Yeah.
Fucking 12 hours of 3 movies.
What's up, buddy?
He heard somebody say labia and he came down here.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's our next fact here? Ridley Scott cites 3 movies as the shaping influence of this movie. Star Wars, A New Hope, 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I can definitely see that in it.
I can definitely see the Star Wars.
And those for their depictions of outer space, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre for its treatment of horror.
All right. Some of like the hallways in this look almost like spot on, exactly like the hallways in like the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Even like the mother room there, like with the computers and shit, like kind of resembles like the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon a little bit. Like, you know. So yeah, I can definitely see the Star Wars influence.
I would assume, because this came out in 1979, so I would assume like they had started production of this when Star Wars came out.
Yeah, most likely. It was probably like pre-production. They probably didn't film till like 78, let's say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like they had time to be influenced by it.
Yeah. Especially for the builds. Yeah.
Yeah. And did this film in like Pinewood Studios or whatever? And fucking,
I'm not sure.
If it did, I wouldn't even surprise me if some of those similar looking sets are like sets from fucking from The New Hope.
Maybe, but I don't know. Maybe like George Lucas might have been like super possessive of all that stuff back, even going that far back.
Yeah, that's true. Also,
look at this fucking shit. They're cracking open his fucking
his helmet.
it's so slow. It's like, I love when they go to cut the arm, and it just jizzes acid all over the place. God damn it! It's so cool. That's so cool. I don't care. 20th Century Fox doubled the budget from $4.2 million to $8.4 million on the strength of Ridley Scott's storyboards. Because I guess they were working on budget, and like it was in hell. He was just waiting and waiting and waiting for budget.
Yeah.
So he storyboarded the entire fucking movie and then brought it to him. They're like, "Yep, more money. Here you go.
There you go." Somebody cut this man a check.
Yeah. More, please. For the scene in which the facehugger attacks, the egg was upside down above the camera, and the operator thrust it downward toward the lens like a hand puppet.
All right.
Yeah, a little camera trickery.
Yeah.
I like it. I dig it. You can't tell at all.
Yeah.
Like it's fun when you can kind of see behind the scenes in a movie like that. You're like, oh, that's definitely like that's a rotating room, or you know, like the camera is shaking and everybody's falling over, things like that. But you definitely can't see the seams in a lot of this movie. I don't know if maybe it's a lot of lighting tricks or just they're just that fucking good.
Yeah.
Either way, 20th Century Fox almost did not allow the space jockey or the giant alien pilot to be in this movie. This was because at the time, props for movies weren't so large and it would only be used for one scene. However, conceptual artist Ron Cobb convinced them to leave the scene in the movie as it would be the Cecil B. DeMille shot, showing the audience that this wasn't some low-budget B movie.
Yeah.
You know, like you see that and you're like, they went all out on this fucking thing. So,
yeah, it does. Yeah, it has that exact effect.
Yeah. Originally, the Nostromo was painted a dull yellow, but Ridley Scott was unhappy with the final look and ordered all model shots to be dumped, and the Nostromo painted Battleship gray, which was a great decision.
Yeah.
Because yellow, I don't know, might have looked okay, but I don't know. Like in my head, I'm seeing it like all yellow.
Like a giant, like, fucking Tonka truck, basically.
Yeah.
Like, flying through space.
Yeah, I don't need that.
There's that acid scene.
Oh, yeah. That looked cool. So cool.
Took me like 10 minutes to realize, like, oh shit, that's Tom Skerritt and not fucking Chris Christopherson. Even though I've seen this movie like a dozen times.
Yeah, that is
interruptedly like a dozen times.
Definitely not Chris Christopherson. I mean, at that point, they had a similar look. But...
Yeah. Fucking white dudes with fucking scruffy hair and beards. Like,
yeah. One of them was a country singer.
Yeah.
Actually wrote Sunday Morning Coming Down for Johnny Cash.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
I have seen Chris Christopherson live.
Have you?
I have. At Bonnaroo one year.
Oh, of course. And every time that you say you saw somebody live, now it's like, it was probably at Bonnaroo.
Most likely, yeah. I crossed off a lot of names there.
Yeah. Ridley Scott's 2003 director's cut largely came about when over 100 boxes of footage were discovered in a London vault.
All right.
That is so much footage.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of film.
Oh, boy. When Tom Skerritt first read the screenplay for this movie, he declined to be involved as he was unimpressed with the writing quality and the low budget. After the screenplay was edited and the budget was enhanced, Skerritt was approached again, which prompted him to sign on. Halfway through production, he approached writer and executive producer Ronald Shusett, asking if he could trade his salary for 0.5 percentage point of royalties.
Did they give it to him?
I don't know.
They did. Fucking.
He made fucking bank on that if he did.
Yeah.
Because this thing made like hundreds of millions. Well, by like I fell down a little bit of a rabbit hole, and I think by like 92 92, this had made like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah. I was gonna say, quite frankly, like, everybody knows Tom Skerritt, but like, doing my research,
what do you know him from?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
No slight against his acting, but especially at this point in time.
No, he's a great actor.
Yeah, not a lot of major credits under his belt.
No. Yaphet Kotto? Oh, so good. The space jockey prop was 26 feet tall.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they went all out on that. I think he actually had, like, I don't think that was these actors approaching it. I think that was actually like Ridley Scott's kids or something. Just because they were little.
Made it look even smaller.
So yeah. That's some like Hobbit level shit. 130 alien eggs were made for the egg chamber inside the downed spacecraft.
All right.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And those aren't small.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they're each like the size of like a fucking beach ball. Like,
yeah, I imagine like they would do the same thing they do for like, like zombie makeup, where you've got the ones that are close, the ones that are like midfield, and then the ones that are in the
background are just like cardboard cutouts. Of,
yeah, they're just like they get like a coat or two of paint.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yep.
Like that's the ones where like, oh, the latex tore on the mold. And you put that in the back.
Put it in the back.
Yeah. This was the first rated R movie to receive a tie-in series of toys marketed towards children.
Yeah.
So we can thank Alien for
our Rambo
toys and Terminator toys.
Although I don't think we got Terminator toys till after Terminator 2.
Which I think was still rated R.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
I think it was. It might have been PG-13.
No,
I am pretty sure it was rated R.
I think I've come to this realization before. I always assume it's PG-13, but I'm pretty sure it's actually an R-rated movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of killing in that movie.
Oh, there's Arcade 1-Up Terminator 2 machines were on sale for like $2.99.
The ones with the Uzi?
Yeah. That was tempting.
I think the there was another one that was just on sale for like Black Friday. The fuck was it? I don't think it might have been the Simpsons one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think that one was like $300 too.
I've heard bad reviews on that one though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it's only just the Simpsons game on it. Like
it's the Simpsons arcade game and Simpsons bowling.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, because it's got the trackball in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm gonna absolutely chew up this dude's name. Balaji Badejo.
Yes.
Beat Peter Mayhew to the part of the alien.
All right.
Mayhew had previously played the part of a different alien, the Wookiee Chewbacca in Star Wars: A New Hope, and everything after that.
This is not my story to tell, but Tom DeSico has a great story of getting taken for about $150 by Peter Mayhew.
Get out of here.
Yeah. It's hilarious, too.
I want to hear it.
After the recording.
Okay.
It's not my story to tell.
All
I'm
right.
not going to tell it on the air. I was there for this. Man, that dude saw you coming from a mile away. Fucking Chewbacca got your ass, dude.
All right. This is going to be our last IMDb trivia fact here because I am lazy. Ridley Scott would always use Geiger's Necronomicon book to explain the kind of designs he wanted to Geiger, who was gratified as he was using his own designs instead of having to copy another artist's strange designs, which, so I don't know if anybody really knows what's up with that, is H.R. Geiger had these art books, and he had like these, there was just concept drawings, and he had things that were what became
I think it's just the art
alien.
of H.R. Geiger. It was
And so I think Ridley Scott saw those and was like, that's my thing. Because I I don't think Ridley Scott came to Geiger and then Geiger conceptualized the alien. I think Geiger conceptualized the alien first, and then Ridley Scott saw that and was like, I need that.
I'm going to move these M&Ms over the hot spot on the table. Sorry, I don't know why I just thought of that.
That's warm.
Yeah. It gets toasty.
It's a little toasty.
Yeah.
We'll have an M&M in that box.
Like, this would be like a Japanese hibachi table in like 2 hours.
Get out of here. But yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it.
All right. We will move on to the next segment of the show, the better known as.
All right.
We will start off with director Ridley Scott. The man is fucking...
The man can make a fucking movie.
Yeah, you know who Ridley Scott is. You have seen at least one of his movies. You love at least one of his movies.
I would hope so. That movie is Alien.
Yeah. Sorry,
or Blade Runner.
They redesigned the IMDb
Jesus.
pages. Yeah, and I had to like make sure because all this production shit was in front of this. Like, you can take it all out now, which is nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Anyway, he has 2 movies still coming up. One in 2023, Sinking Spring, and one undated Napoleon, which that could be cool if like a Napoleon biopic that hasn't been done before.
If you're not counting Bill and Ted, yeah.
A historically accurate Napoleon biopic hasn't been done before.
No, all right.
Anyway, he did most recently House of Gucci, which I have not seen. I have not heard.
I actually heard it's not good.
Yeah. I heard it's one of those movies like you need to watch it just for the ridiculousness of the accents.
Yeah,
like it's so like it's enjoyably bad in that way.
Ugh.
The Last Duel was pretty good though. I that was 2021 also.
Yeah,
that's the one with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. It takes place in like medieval France. It's like about the last like public execution in France, which was like in no, I'm sorry. Was it the last public? I don't know.
No, I think it was the actual like a legal duel.
Yeah, it's the last legal duel, not public execution.
Yeah.
Because the last public execution in France was like 1970s.
Yeah.
Fucking Christopher Lee, I think, was the one who went to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's another fun fact.
Actually, no, I think it was earlier than the 70s because it was like one of those like weird only Christopher Lee can have this fucking credit thing.
That dude like
it was like in the 40s or 50s, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, that dude lived a fucking life, man.
Yeah,
like,
I really want to know how much of that was like made up bullshit.
Who knows?
I know a lot of it was real, but
yeah, well,
all of that, really, all of
it. Anyway, back to Ridley Scott. He directed that series Raised by Wolves, which he directed 2 episodes of it anyway.
I didn't dig it.
I haven't watched it.
I got on board in the first couple episodes, and then I was like, oh, this is cool, and then it just like my interest in it like waned every episode.
Yeah, like that came out like mid-pandemic, and there was a lot of TV to watch. That was the only thing we were doing at that point.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to it then, so like I'm probably not going to. He directed The Martian, which I really enjoy that movie. That's a really good movie.
Like I skipped right over Alien Covenant.
I did. Right by it.
Because it's not good.
Yeah, no. Also, that other fucking...
Nope.
He
did us dirty on that, man.
Yeah, I did not enjoy Prometheus, man. I even remember them telling us like when it was coming out, like it's not really an alien movie, but like
it's not really an anything movie.
Yeah, it's just not enjoyable.
It's like everything and nothing happened in that movie.
Yeah. Like
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no.
And everything looked weird.
I will say I did enjoy Covenant more than Prometheus. But that's not saying a whole lot.
Yeah.
He also directed that terrible Robin Hood movie with Russell Crowe.
I didn't hate it.
That one I just thought was boring.
Yeah, it was more of the drama.
Yeah. Let's see. Kingdom of Heaven.
American Gangster.
Oh, American Gangster. That was a pretty decent movie. Kingdom of Heaven was super boring too.
Yeah.
Black Hawk Down was good, and then Hannibal, kind of a turd. Gladiator, awesome. I've never seen G.I. Jane, but I understand.
It was good. Apparently, referencing it will get you slapped by Will Smith, though.
Yeah. Watch what you say, man. It could earn you a slap.
Yep.
White Squall, as I have heard, is also really good too. And then you have 1492, Conquest of Paradise. Like
I don't know what that is.
Is that the one where Gerard Depardieu plays Christopher Columbus?
Oh, maybe.
Let me see. I believe so. Yep, Gerard Depardieu.
I know that name. I can't put a face to it.
French actor who's like pretty much just known for being like a drunk, slobbish asshole.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. This dude.
Oh, okay. But hey, that 1492 movie, it's also got Armand Assante, which is fucking hard to say, and Sigourney Weaver.
I've said this before, say it again. Fuck Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Back to Ridley Scott. Come on, IMDb. You did not improve the randomness of where your fucking page. Producer.
No, we don't want producer.
Yeah, there we go. Director. Previous.
Although, did we do his director credits when we did Aliens?
I don't think so. I don't think we would have. Although
that might have been before we did the director.
That definitely was. It was like episode 5, I think.
Get out of here.
It was way the fuck back. Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah. It was. We did Aliens way earlier in our run.
I remember a lot of the movies. Actually, I remember most of the movies we've done. Couldn't tell you when we did them.
Yeah. Thelma and Louise. He also directed Black Rain with Michael. Fuck, what's that? Douglas. There we go.
Okay, it's like Chickless.
Yeah. Legend, which is I think a better movie than it has a reputation for.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's a weirdly dark fantasy movie with like, I don't know, man. It's unsettling.
Yeah.
Like it's creepy as fuck the whole way through. And also a big influence on is it Shigeru Miyamoto? The guy from Nintendo?
All right, yeah.
Big influence for The Legend of Zelda.
Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see. He did Blade Runner, of course, 1982. Fucking classic.
Yeah. That's such a good movie. Like, ridiculously fucking good. The unfortunate part is that you have so many versions of it. Like, yeah, I think there's like 5 different cuts of it at this point. They really
did that dirty. And like, I think there's the one that's out.
There's the theatrical cut is really pretty good. That's the one that's actually got like a narration over the top of it.
Yeah.
Which kind of sets off that like crime noir feel that it's got for some of it. And then there's like the original like director's cut, which was good.
The ultimate director's cut, I think, is the one that's like okay, this is the version that like we're supposed to have seen.
Yeah.
And this is like the one that should be regarded as like the
Do you remember when they released like the full complete edition of it and it came in a little metal briefcase? And it was like a 6-disc collection.
Oh, very like
I wanted it so bad.
Yeah. Man. This was almost his first like movie. He did one movie before this, The Duelists. It was 1977, but everything else.
Is that a Western?
Like, I don't know. Let's take a look. Never even heard of it.
No.
1801, France.
Huh. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Before that was like TV stuff and shorts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the man has made some really fucking great movies over the years.
Yeah, and even if you don't like the movies, they were huge fucking movies.
Yeah, they're beautiful movies. Like Hannibal, like definitely not the greatest movie in that series, like, but still, like some of this like fucking scenes in Italy, like holy shit, yeah.
How fucking huge was Black Hawk Down?
Yeah. And I would have been able to ask Tom Sizemore questions about that.
But
yeah, Tom has issues, folks.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Sigourney Weaver, of course.
Hold on, let me stop you right there. One of the things that Riff Tracks has done that has stuck with me since I saw it, I believe they riffed this movie. They went, Sigourney Weaver. That's it. That's all I got.
Say, I going back to what we talked about before, I cannot watch this scene without fucking thinking in my head, hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Yeah. It takes a lot of the edge right off of it.
It really does. Like, it ruined this fucking scene, this movie for me.
Yeah.
Hello, my baby. Like, every time.
The little fucking top hat and the cane.
Yeah. Check, please.
Yeah, the special. That's what I ordered. Oh, Mel Brooks is a fucking genius.
That is just always going to be funny. That's one of those things that will always be funny.
Yeah.
Hello, my ragtime gal. Sigourney Weaver in the upcoming never-ending Avatar series. We have fucking 4 more to go.
Why?
I don't know. Although, like, he has said that, like, all right, if these next 2 don't do great, I might not do 4 and 5. So, like,
good.
Yeah.
End this fucking charade.
If only, like, don't let this be how you go out, Jim. Like, come on, man.
Jim.
Yeah.
How informal.
I'm getting right down to it.
Yeah.
Like, think about Avatar has tied up probably, like, he's made 2 movies in like 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
You know, so Avatar has tied him up since what, like 2010 probably? Maybe even sooner than that. Maybe like 2008 or 9 with pre-production shit.
Well, it took
like,
years to make that fucking movie.
Yeah, so maybe even earlier. Maybe even like, because fucking Titanic.
I think that was stuck in production hell for a while.
Yeah, I want to say like Titanic was like 98, 99. And
no, earlier than that.
No.
Titanic was 97? We'll find out.
Yeah, we got this. We have Jim Cameron's shit right here.
Jim.
Yeah, like, think about the movies that we could have gotten, like, if he had not been tied up with this shit. Like,
yeah,
you know, like, granted, you know, I'm judging something I haven't seen yet, but, like, dude, seriously, what the fuck was I looking up?
When Titanic came out.
Oh yeah. It might be right up here. 97. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, because it won for best special effects.
Yeah.
Over Starship Troopers.
I moved into my first apartment in like the fall of 1997.
Yeah.
And like that, like when that movie came out on video, you had to own that movie, regardless of whether you wanted to watch it or not, because owning that movie meant that chicks would come over to watch Titanic. Like, that's how fucking like popular that movie was.
I'm gonna spend $60 on this double VHS.
Yeah, worth it. Absolutely worth it. Yeah. We're still on Avatar.
I'm not gonna say Titanic was a bad movie. It's just not my movie.
Yeah, no, it was a good movie.
It's made well.
Yeah,
it's just not made for me.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Some of the other stuff that Sigourney Weaver has been in. Recent stuff of note. She was in the Ghostbusters Afterlife movie. She's in a lot of fucking stuff. She was in the Dark Crystal revival from 2019.
I think she's in more stuff now than she's ever been in.
Probably. She's in like she shows up as herself and stuff too, like in Full Frontal with Samantha Bee.
Yeah. At this point, she can pick and choose whatever she wants to be in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because she's got money. Yeah. It's like she's just in it for the love of the game at this point.
She played herself in Finding Dory. I don't remember that. Probably like a voice on like the aquarium fucking shit there.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Chappie, that was a decent movie.
Was that the one with those fucking scumbags in it?
Yes. D. Antwoord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I said it. They're scumbags.
I've told that story about seeing that dude in person. Like,
Yeah.
It took me like a good couple of seconds to realize, oh, this is not a homeless man. This is a international fucking selling musician. Like,
yeah, he's also a rapist.
It doesn't surprise me.
Kidnapper.
That seems about right.
Yeah.
We have talked about Sigourney Weaver before. I forgot. Well, when she was in Cabin in the Woods.
Yep.
We did.
Yep.
So I won't get too into her credits. Paul is a decent movie too, I thought.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's fucking
I don't
fun.
need to see it too many times.
Yeah, no. Anytime you have Nick Frost and fucking Simon Pegg, it's going to be an enjoyable experience. In my experience anyway, like that track record. I'm stumbling over a lot of words. Track record is what I was trying to say.
Yep.
She is in, of course, the first Avatar. We just talked about that. She's the voice of the ship's computer in WALL-E. She was in The Village. I have never seen that movie. I
forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't need to see that movie.
No, you really don't. It's not great.
She was, of course, in Galaxy Quest. That's a really
so good. That's so fucking good.
I cannot believe that movie is 24 years old.
That feels bad.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it feels real bad.
It does. Let's see. Copycat. I remember seeing that. That was decent.
Was that the one? It was there was a serial killer, and then he got caught, and then all of his crimes seemed to like start up again.
There was a
but it was like copycat serial killer.
Yeah, who copycatted serial killer? I think Harry Connick Jr. was the.
Oh, he copycatted other like famous ones. Yeah, I thought it was just one.
I don't remember. It's been a long ass time. Of course, she's probably most well known as Ellen Ripley, I'm going to say, in the Alien movies.
And Dana Barrett
in Ghostbusters movies. She played Diane Fossey in Gorillas in the Mist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like, those are her two, like, mainstays.
Yeah. And she was in Annie Hall, too. That was her second movie.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I did not realize that.
That was, Woody Allen?
Yes.
Yeah.
The terrible, terrible.
Speaking of rapists.
Yeah. Separate the art from the artist. I don't enjoy either.
I don't really like his movies. Yeah.
Tom Skerritt, who is known for playing the older figure of authority in many
he
things.
really is.
Yeah.
That's a guy in charge.
I could have sworn he was dead. Apparently not.
No.
Yeah, no. He still has stuff coming out. He was in the show Going Home most recently. As far as, well-known stuff coming out, well, that's a different story.
Yeah.
He did a voice in the Alien Isolation video game.
I started playing that, and it's good, and then I got just fucking my video game ADD took over. It's really fucking infuriating.
Was a voice in the... Nope, not even... That was Planes. I thought it was the Cars spinoff.
Oh, no.
It's the knockoff of the Cars spinoff. Wings. He did play himself in Ted. He was in the show Leverage, which seems to pop up quite a bit on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Again, beer for my horses. Fuck you, Tom.
Hey, man, that's got Willie Nelson in it.
It's also based on a fucking Toby Keith song.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I like a little Toby.
Oh,
just a little bit,
dude.
You sprinkle it into a fucking playlist, and I'm all right.
Breaking my fucking heart right now.
Well, listen, I also love brutal death metal. Okay.
Anyway,
I mean, like Cannibal Corpse, Dying Fetus, or something. Yeah, maybe a little fucking Slaughter to Prevail.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about before. Everybody knows Tom Skerritt, but going through his fucking filmography.
I mean, you're only up to 2006, so I mean,
it doesn't get really much better. There are the things you know him from, like Top Gun. He's in.
Yeah.
And again, I'm doing it right now. He's in Poltergeist 3. Let's see. He's in The West Wing, Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
What was it? He was in all the Poltergeist movies, wasn't he?
No, just the third one.
Was it?
He plays what's-her-name's uncle.
For some reason I thought he... No, Jesus Christ, that wasn't Tom Skerritt.
That's Craig T. Nelson.
Craig T. Nelson.
Yeah, no, he's not in the. I don't think he's in the third one. How did I get into Will and Grace?
You probably saw it on late night reruns at some point.
He was in Will and Grace. There we go. This is where we were. See, like, he's in a lot of stuff. Or Aftershock, Earthquake in New York. Yeah. That came up a couple episodes ago, I believe. He was in The Other Sister. That's the movie in which Juliette Lewis goes full R word, which you are not supposed to do ever. Yep. It's one of the reasons why.
Right up there with I Am Sam.
Yeah. He was in the movie Contact, which, I don't know, everybody seemed to love. I never, like, got that into it.
That's the one where a lot of people are really infatuated with it because they're like, if there were aliens, like, that's kind of how it would really be.
Yeah.
Which, I respect that.
Yeah, it just wasn't my cup of tea.
That's what he's really known for, is picket fences.
Picket fences, yeah, he was on 88 episodes of that, damn.
Well, yeah, he was, like, one of the main characters. It was, like, the full run of the show, I think.
Yeah. He was in A River Runs Through It. He was in the steamy drama Poison Ivy with
I think
Drew Barrymore.
I want to say that tape is in the fucking mess of VHSs I brought to the con.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah,
actually, Tommy D might have took that one to put on his table.
Probably. He's in another steamy drama, Wild Orchid 2.
Oh, God.
Playing a character named Ham McDonald.
Hey, baby, my ham candle's got a girth certificate.
Ham McDonald. Sounds like a fucking grizzled old dude who should be either serving drinks or driving a cab.
He solves mysteries on the side, though.
Yeah. He was in Steel Magnolias.
Oh, God.
Poltergeist 3, I mentioned. He was in a couple episodes of
6 episodes of Cheers?
Yeah. He played Rebecca's boss. See, like, this is where he's like, this is like his meat and potatoes era.
Yeah.
And, like, even the fucking shit he's in is just like, okay. It's an episode of the 80s Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Parent Trap 2. He was in the movie Space Camp. I remember watching that a lot when I was a kid. It was with Joaquin Phoenix before he changed his name to Joaquin. It was Leaf Phoenix at the time.
Was that his real name, or Leaf was his?
His parents are like crazy hippies, and like they.
Well, yeah, because their oldest was named River.
Yeah, they gave all their kids like nature names, and then like allowed them to pick their own name once they got to a certain age.
Oh.
Yeah. So he felt, Joaquin was better than Leaf.
Isn't it Joaquin?
Joaquin.
Yeah,
tomato, whatever.
I went to space camp as a child.
No shit.
Yeah, it was pretty rad.
I was gonna say that was one of those things I always saw. Like, that would be so cool.
We had a class field trip, thing, and we went for, I think it was a weekend.
Yeah.
In Canada.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking cool.
It was fucking sweet.
It was always like the prize on Double Dare, like a week
space
camp. Yeah.
Space camp.
Top Gun, I mentioned a little while ago. He's in that.
Yep.
He was in an episode of The Hitchhiker, the knockoff Twilight Zone.
I gotta come clean here. I don't love Top Gun. I like it.
Yeah, it's a
cool movie. I don't know why people jerk off to it.
Yeah. It's good. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. There's not much to it. There's not much depth to it.
No, and I don't know if that's the appeal. If it's just something you can this is a cool ass movie, and it is. It's a cool ass movie.
Yeah.
It's fighter planes and motorcycles and fast cars and shit. Is that it? Is that why people love it the way they do?
I guess.
Because there's nothing deep about it.
It's the same thing with the new one. The new one, don't get me wrong, good movie. Really entertaining. I enjoyed the fucking hell out of it, but, it's the same exact movie.
Is it really?
Yeah. Except fucking Tom Cruise is just playing the Tom Skerritt role.
Yeah.
It's it's the same thing. It's just fast guns, fast planes.
Yeah.
Fucking, I saw a thing, a meme today that's the most unrealistic thing in this whole movie. There's a bunch of millennials would know that the words to Great Balls of Fire. Because there's even a scene where there's a bunch of people in a bar singing Great Balls of Fire. Like,
yeah, no, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, like, good movie. Like, I'm not about to fucking base my whole life and identity around it. Like,
yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, The Dead Zone. Good ass movie.
I never, like, I tried watching that once.
That's a fucking slow burn.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
That's like tension and paranoia and mental illness and. It's good though.
Like, this is what I was like, him turning down Alien. Like, okay, here we go. Here's his career pre-Alien.
No fucking way.
He's in Up in Smoke.
He was Strawberry?
In Up in Smoke. Yeah.
He's my cousin Strawberry. Don't look at his face, though. He's got this birthmark. He's real sensitive about it.
He's in an episode of Beretta. He was in an episode of SWAT. He was in an episode of Barnaby Jones.
Was that the Devil's... that's got to be the Devil's Reign with fucking Shatner.
Oh, probably 1975.
Yeah.
Let's investigate. The Devil's Reign. Ernest Borgnine,
Eddie
Lupino, Eddie
no,
Albert.
Shit. It isn't.
Eddie Albert from, he was in fucking Reservoir Dogs, I believe, wasn't he?
Who?
Eddie Albert. He's like the old fucking dude in Reservoir Dogs. Mr.
Blue?
I think he's Mr. Blue, yeah. Maybe not.
No, I don't think that is him.
What the fuck am I thinking of?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, well. Anyway. What am I doing here? This is the Devil's Zone still. They're whatever.
Yeah, the Devil's Reign.
Devil's Reign, Devil's Zone, fucking Tom Skerritt, whatever.
It's Skerritt.
Skerritt.
Tommy Skerritti.
Okay, back to his alien booming fucking television and movie career.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll all the way.
Like, Jesus.
If you're gonna change shit, fucking IMDb, change the fact that your fucking page keeps resetting itself every time I fucking go away from it.
Yeah. It's all makeup and grunting.
Yeah. SWAT, The Devil's Reign, Barnaby Jones. He was in an episode of Kolchak the Night Stalker. He was in
Sick.
Big Bad Mama 1974.
Oh, boy.
Preceded by an episode of Get Christy Love. He was in 2 episodes of Bonanza, 5 episodes of Gunsmoke. He's in Harold and Maude. I didn't even catch that on my first
No shit.
The Virginian. A lot of fucking
MASH.
Yeah, he actually is
the
in
movie.
MASH. Yeah.
Movie MASH.
All right, that's a good credit under his belt. He was in an episode of Hawaii Five-0. Mannix, an episode of that. 2 episodes of The Fugitive. Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, 1 episode. Wagon Train. My Favorite Martian. My 3 Sons. The Alfred Hitchcock Hour.
Damn.
That's it. Yeah. So, I mean, like, not horrible, but like...
He's been in great shit.
Yeah.
You just don't remember him.
Yeah, not memorable and shit. Moving on to John Hurt, who passed away in 2017. What would he be most known for? The Elephant Man, probably?
No.
I mean, nerds probably most know him as the War Doctor in Doctor Who.
Professor Broom, Hellboy.
Oh, shit, yeah, that's right.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, he's another guy that's been in amazing shit.
Yeah. He was also in the 2014 version of Hercules with the fucking Rock.
Mm.
So let's not pat him on the back too hard.
Snowpiercer was fucking awesome.
Yeah, Snowpiercer is a good movie. As I mentioned, he was in Doctor Who as the War Doctor. He was in... That is not the Merlin on NBC. That's the Merlin from, like, Sci-Fi.
That Merlin, I think, was BBC.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
Which is actually decent.
Yeah. He's in Immortals.
Oh my God, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. I could not watch that movie.
I heard it was dry as fuck.
Bone dry.
Yeah.
Like, and it's. I don't want to discredit the actors and the way they're acting, but the way the story is told and the pacing in it is just holy shit.
Yeah, I heard that was a rough one to get through.
I love everybody that's in that movie.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do it.
He's in the Harry Potter movies.
Oh, that's right. He's Ollivander.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Hellboy 2.
Yep.
Professor Broom. Not how that's spelled.
I think they changed it for the movies.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
We're going to go over this 2008 movie. Let's just say it involves an archaeologist escaping a nuclear explosion.
Did you see the trailer for the fifth one?
I will say it looks kind of good.
I don't get it.
I
don't understand the setting.
It looks like it's like maybe like the 60s.
It doesn't look like the 60s. It looks like
I was like judging by the cars. It looked like the 60s.
It looked like it was still in the 50s.
Yeah, it could be. I know.
But then they're flashing back to the World War II era and CGIing all the wrinkles out of his fucking face.
Yeah, I was wondering why there were Nazis in it. Like,
yeah,
like, unless they're in like South America or something.
I think they're trying to tell two stories in it.
Okay,
as a past and a present.
Look,
I don't need this like weird, like I'm now the aging man thing in an Indiana Jones movie. What I need are the first 3 Indiana Jones movies and call it a fucking day.
Yeah,
because it's action, adventure, romance, and a kick-ass fucking soundtrack. All I need.
I will say that, like, I'm willing to give it a chance. It just needs to be better than that unnamed 2008.
What it also needs to be is over after this.
Yeah.
Because the man is in his mid-70s. Leave him the fuck alone.
I think he's older. I think he's almost like, if not past 80.
No way.
Old as fuck. Yeah.
There's no way he's 80.
Dude, he was Han Solo like 45 years ago, and he was old when he did that.
I thought he was in his mid-30s when he did that.
Yeah, which would be 45 years ago if he was 35.
Oh, my God. Oh, it feels bad.
Yeah.
Why does everything feel bad? Oh, he's gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Fuck!
He's gonna mumble his way to the grave any day now.
God damn it.
See, they spelled broom correctly here.
Yep.
Let's see. We went over there.
Those Hellboy animated movies were fucking awesome.
I've never seen any of them.
Oh, dude. They are literally like, take Hellboy off of the page, put it on film.
Okay.
With the voice acting of the actors who were in the movies.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. He was in V for Vendetta. I haven't seen that movie in a long ass time.
Oh, yeah, he was the Prime Minister.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Just scrolling through.
Yeah. Scrolling.
A lot of, like, theatery, actory ass actor shit.
Yeah.
I don't mean shit in a bad way. Like, I'm just speaking in the vernacular here, folks.
Yep. Shit as in stuff.
Yeah, exactly. 2 nudes bathing. Well.
Uh-huh. Oh, Dead Man he was in.
I've never seen that movie. That's the Western with Johnny Depp.
It's worth watching once.
Yeah, it's Jim Jarmusch, I believe.
I think you're right, yeah. Because it's in black and white in the 90s, so.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of his thing.
He's in Rob Roy with Liam Neeson.
I think we did this when we did Hellboy 2.
Yeah, we did him before.
Yeah.
King Ralph, Frankenstein Unbound.
Oh, King Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to move on then.
Yep.
Because we have done him before. Veronica Cartwright. She came up in something we also did before.
Did she?
Yes. Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
The 1970s one, 1978 version.
Yep.
She is still in stuff. She has 2 movies coming out soon.
The Phantoms.
Yeah. That pops up, I think, a couple of times in the credits here. I think we've gone over it at least once. I don't think it's related to the character of the Phantom.
Oh.
Yeah. Did I go over? No, I did not. I don't think. I hope not.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking to myself at that point.
No. That kind of not how this show works, Christopher.
Yeah, I have to Control-Shift-T.
Uh-oh.
Why is it not opening? What the fuck?
What are you...
because I'm on the movie, that's why. I just want to make sure I didn't gloss over a credit that we normally look out for.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, for John Hurt?
Yeah.
I would think he would have been too big for that.
Yeah, like he was big in the... I mean, like he was after the Elephant Man. So, like... I don't think it was him, but... tipping my hand, we do have somebody.
No, we'd be past... You're past it already.
Yeah, we're in the 70s. Yeah, he was Aragorn in the original Lord of the Rings animated movie also, by the way.
No shit.
Yeah.
I did not love those.
I never saw it, but like I know people were like very attached to them.
Well, yeah, because that's what you had before you had those fucking movies.
Yeah, before they did you right.
Yeah.
Movie. What the fuck is this?
You clicked on an ad.
Oh, god damn it. Veronica Cartwright. That's right. If I can get rid of this Nutella ad. There we go. She was recently in the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. She was in an episode of Supernatural. Criminal Minds, CSI, Cyber. Ooh. Futuristic. For the 60 and up crowd.
A whole gang of voices in Fallout 4.
Yeah, Fallout 4. She did some voice work for the Alien video games, Alien Isolation.
I think they got everybody.
It looks like it. It pops up in like everybody's IMDb here.
Have you played that game?
I have not.
So the premise is you play Ripley's daughter.
Yeah.
In the interim between Alien and Aliens. So like you're out trying to solve the mystery of like what happened to with the Nostromo.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Original flavor CSI. She was on Nip Tuck. Bone Order SVU. 6 Feet Under. Without a Trace. Just married. Her character's name was...
Oh, I forgot about that.
Pussy McInerney.
Yeah. Call me Pussy.
Scary Movie 2 she was in. Will and Grace shows up again. Another Alien... property Alien. Oh, it's outtakes and deleted scenes.
Yeah.
Alien outtakes. What the fuck was that? Yeah. That's outtakes from this movie.
Those are called outtakes, yeah.
She was on 4 episodes of The X-Files as Cassandra Spender. Don't remember.
I've tried to watch through that series, and it starts really good and then gets better and then just fucking hits a wall.
She was in the Rat Pack movie. That was actually a good movie with fucking Ray Liotta as Frank Sinatra.
Sinatra.
ER, Boston Common, Sliders shows up.
I mean,
she was on a lot of one-offs here.
There was a Candyman sequel up there, but
we went right past it.
Yeah, it was Farewell to the Flesh. So what was that? The third one?
Third one.
Yeah.
Day of the Dead is the second one, right? Or is it? No, Farewell to the Flesh is the second one.
Yeah, it's the second one.
She was in The Witches of Eastwick in 1987. An episode of Miami Vice that same year. Flight of the Navigator in 1986. She was in The Right Stuff in 1983. Alien, of course, 1979. A year before that was Invasion of the Body Snatchers. She was in Serpico,
the TV series. Yep.
My Three Sons shows up again. Mod Squad, Dragnet 67, Mannix. So she's in quite a bit of shit here and there. Oh, she's in The Birds, 1963.
Oh, shit.
4 episodes of Leave It to Beaver in 4 different years. She was in the original Twilight Zone. She was in Route 66. The original Alfred Hitchcock Presents. That's really it for the stuff of note. Moving on.
All the way back to 58, though.
Yeah, 1958. She's still in stuff. Harry Dean Stanton also passed away in 2017.
Yep. So good.
Yeah, he's one of those dudes who's just good in everything he's in. Green Mile was good. Fucking great movie. Repo Man, great movie. Yeah, you've seen him in at least something here and there.
Yeah.
He was in Twin Peaks. He was in the revival. I think he's in Firewalk with Me and probably the original series as well. Again, Alien Isolation. He was in a Dawes video, Killers featuring Dawes.
Oh, Jesus.
In 2013. He's also a musician too.
Oh, really?
He had like a standing gig in Hollywood. He would play jazz I think it was maybe Wednesday nights or something, like a club.
No shit.
He would just show up, play some jazz. Fucking, it's Harry Dean Stanton. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Seven Psychopaths. He was in the Avengers for 2 seconds for some reason. He was in Rango. He was in an episode of Chuck.
He was in Escape from New York, or was it L.A.?
He Escaped from New York. We would have gotten there.
I'm just trying. I couldn't remember if it was one or the other, and it was driving me crazy, and I couldn't wait.
Rob Schneider classic, The Animal.
This movie sucked so bad.
The Green Mile.
He was toot.
Fucking amazing movie. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Love that movie also. He was in the Kelsey Grammer comedy Down Periscope.
I love that movie. I love it so much. He was like the grizzled old veteran who knew the old diesel submarines.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The best.
They give him the shitty old ass submarine.
Yeah, the best part about that though is he tapes string from one side to the other side, and he says, "It's the string is taut." And he goes, "You wait till we hit pressure. This thing's gonna crush like a beer can." And you're watching the string get slack in it, the further they go.
There we go. Twin Peaks Firewalk with Me. Wild at Heart. That was 1990. The Jim Henson Hour. Holy fuck! I forgot that existed.
I didn't know that existed.
It was like an anthology show where he would, if I remember correctly, they would tell different stories every week, and it was more serious, yeah. It wasn't always Muppet stuff. It was it could be original shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. All right. Moving on. Or moving back anyway. Harry Dean Stanton. He isn't Pretty in Pink. Isn't he Molly Ringwald's dad, I believe?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. He's in The Last Temptation of Christ. So we went again, things showed up in a different spot than where I left IMDb.
Yep. Right there. There's the Jim Henson Hour.
Yeah. He was in a Ry Cooder video in 1988. He's in The Last Temptation of Christ also in 1988. Procol Harum video in 1986.
What the fuck?
He did a lot of fucking music stuff. He is Braveheart Lion in the Care Bears movie.
What?
1985. He's in Red Dawn in 1984.
This is I need a moment.
Repo Man is also 1984.
I don't know that I know that movie.
That is a crazy fucking movie. I would recommend. We should watch this movie sometime. It's fucking nuts. Emilio Estevez gets a job as a repo man.
Mm-hmm.
And they just encounter all this crazy weird shit.
Oh,
they one of the cars has an alien fucking thing in it.
What?
Yeah, it's weird, but enjoyably so.
All right.
Let's see. Again, starting me off in a different. Here we go. He was in the movie Christine in 1983. I never really loved that movie.
I didn't either.
Yeah. He was in an episode of Laverne and Shirley in 1981. Escape from New York.
That's right. Brain.
Private Benjamin in 1980. Up in Smoke also 1978. Well, his scene was deleted.
Oh damn.
He is in the Godfather saga. That is the. I think he's in Godfather 2. That's why he's in the Godfather saga. That's the uncut, 1 and 2 put together in chronological order.
Yeah.
Let's see. Godfather Part 2, 1974. Jesus. Oh, that movie is almost 50 years old.
I am astounded at, like, so you look at Godfather and it is a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah.
And then you look at Godfather 2 and it is a fucking masterpiece.
Somehow an even bigger masterpiece. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
How?
Yeah.
And then 3. Which, yeah, about that. Oh, Kelly's Heroes.
Kelly's
so
Heroes,
good.
Yep. Petticoat Junction, Adam 12, Gunsmoke. I think everybody, like, I think Gunsmoke, I think we've said this before, Gunsmoke was like the murder she wrote of like the 1950s.
Yeah,
60s.
well, I mean, Gunsmoke was fucking huge.
Yeah. Yeah. Mannix shows up again, The Virginian, Andy Griffith.
Cool Hand Luke, yeah.
Yeah, Cool Hand Luke. Sorry, I went right over that one. Wild Wild West. A lot of westerns. Big Valley, Shenandoah.
Yeah.
He's in 2 episodes of The Fugitive, 4 episodes of Rawhide. He's in A Fistful of Dollars. Bonanza, Laramie, How the West Was Won.
Jesus
Have
Christ.
Gun Will Travel. A lot of westerns.
Oh, The Untouchables.
The original,
3
Untouchables
episodes.
Series. I've never seen the series, but fuck do I love the 80s movie, The Untouchables.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Johnny Ringo.
1960s TV series. The Rifleman he was in. The Texan. Bat Masterson.
I would love it if Western television took over again.
That would be nice. Adventures of Rin Tin Tin in 1958.
So tired of procedural cop dramas.
His first credit, Inner Sanctum, 1954.
God damn.
Let's see. Up next, we have Ian Holm.
Ian Bilbo Baggins Holm.
Yeah, that's probably what he is most known for, is Bilbo Baggins from the Lord of the Rings movies. I mean, he's only in like the first and the third one. But I mean, aside from that, he's in The Fifth Element. There's a voice in the Ratatouille video game. Oh, and the movie Ratatouille. He's in Lord of War with Nicolas Cage. Strangers with Candy movie, 2005. He never got into that show.
Which show?
Strangers with Candy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I never thought that was funny.
It had moments.
He's in From Hell, 2001.
Yes. I love that movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
What else has he been in that I know?
Yeah, we're like going through.
Wisconsin Death Trip. That's a book, and then the book became the title of Static X's first album.
All right. As we mentioned.
Oh, that's right. He was in The Fifth Element.
Yeah, Vito Cornelius. This is back when I was in high school. Our bus would go past the Cinema 10 at Northway, well, what used to be Northway Mall.
Uh-huh.
And I probably shouldn't even tell this. It's so stupid.
Well, now you have to.
Yeah. Like, when the movie Big Night was out, let's just say the H fell off the sign one day, and like it looked like a really racist, like biopic of like Mr. T. Anyway.
It's funny.
Yeah, he was in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, which I got to play the pinball machine of last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet pinball machine.
Yeah.
Oh man. We gotta buy some of those.
Yeah. Looking at you, local FFF. Look, let's face reality.
Yeah.
You're not going to be around much longer.
Yeah.
You're going to need to get. You're going to want to get some money back on that Godzilla pinball machine.
Yep.
And I just happen to have some money.
Yeah.
Let's
work out a thing.
What can we do?
Yep.
Anyway, he's in Naked Lunch in 1991. He was in 1990 Hamlet also. That's the one with Mel Gibson. Henry V. Is that the one with Kenneth Branagh? Yes. I remember we watched that in English class. So he gives the St. Crispin's Day speech, which is pretty badass.
Oh, yeah. Yep. No, you're thinking of Billy Zane. Upon St. Crispin's Day.
Yeah. In Tombstone, that one is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie is perfect.
Yeah. We're still, he's in Brazil. That's right. I forgot he's in that.
I still have not seen that, but I hear it is like a fucking wild movie.
He's in Greystoke.
De Niro was in Brazil, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was in Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan in 1984. Christopher Lambert playing Tarzan in that one. I remember seeing that in the drive-in also. He's in Time Bandits in 1981, playing Napoleon.
Oh, damn.
All Quiet on the Western Front, 1979. Thief of Baghdad, 1978.
My experience with All Quiet on the Western Front is like finding the book in my grandparents' attic and reading it.
Yeah.
And being like, holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, Christ, I never want to fucking get shot. I know, yeah.
Were we talking about All Quiet on the Western Front? Was Netflix is doing the show?
Yes, I think so.
Where people are upset because it's like, oh man, you got to do all this anti-war shit. You turn like that whole thing is anti-war.
Yeah.
All Quiet on the Western Front is anti-war as fuck.
Listen to One by Metallica. Like, that'll give you the gist of it. Like,
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Johnny got his gun.
Johnny Gunn got his gun. Oh, is that? I thought that was All Quiet on the Western Front.
No, it was Johnny got his gun.
Then what the fuck is All Quiet on the Western Front about?
It's the German perspective of World War One, and how fucking horrible it was.
Oh, okay.
And it is.
No, I thought that was the one where the dude ends up fucking like blind and deaf.
Oh, no. So All Quiet on the Western Front is a German soldier on the Western Front in World War One, but it's written by a World War One veteran.
Okay.
He was a German soldier,
so it's just like realistic. Like this is the shit we actually went through.
Yeah. But I mean, it's fictionalized, but it's based on his experiences and how goddamn awful it was.
Yeah,
like it's brutal. He goes. One of the things that stuck with me was like they find this. I think he was a Russian soldier, dead, and they went up like fighting over who's going to steal his boots.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, I've been going through his credits, and there's really nothing much of note other than that. A lot of Shakespeare and actor-y-ass actor stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's because Ian Holm was an actor-y-ass actor.
Yeah. Yaphet Kotto, or Kato, however you want to say that.
So good.
Yeah. Probably, I would say, most well known as Kananga and fucking Live and Let Die. Most well known as an inflatable balloon that explodes at the end of Live and Let Die.
That was so bad.
The Kananga balloon.
Wasn't he on In the Heat of the Night?
Maybe the TV version.
I think it was a TV show.
He just died in 2021.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
Yeah. Let's see some of the other stuff he was in. He was in an episode of The Wire. I need to watch that show. I've never seen it.
You really do.
I hear it's like one of the greatest shows fucking like ever made.
I wouldn't go that far.
All right, good to know.
It's really, really fucking good though.
Yeah. He was Homicide, Life on the Street. That's what he was in. 122 episodes of that show.
Oh shit.
Between 1993 and 1999. He was an original flavor. Law and Order is the same character for an episode.
Yeah, I think they would cross those over every once in a while.
Yeah, he was in The Puppet Masters in 1994. That's the there was a version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh, okay.
He was in an episode of Sequest. He was in Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, 1991.
Yep.
Oh, we have old people solving murders.
There it is, Father Dowling,
1990. And then in 1987, played Lieutenant Bradshaw on Murder, She Wrote. One episode. And we also have Perry Mason, 1987.
God damn.
I'm willing to, deem that a hat trick of old people solving murders.
Oh, fuck. I forgot he was in The Running Man.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He's in The Running Man, 1987.
Damn.
That is a movie I honestly I did not see up until maybe like 5 years ago.
Wow.
I had never seen that movie. And I
it's so good.
Yeah. So many years I could have been watching that movie in the background of so many things.
Right where it belongs, too.
Yeah.
Right in the background.
Fucking, it was so awesome. Anyway. Let's see. He was on the A-Team for an episode of Fantasy Island also. 1980 version of Othello. Guess which character he played.
What the fuck is that?
The Monkey Hustle.
As
he played
Daddy Fox.
1976.
Jesus.
Shark's Treasure, 1975. Live and Let Die, 1973.
Yep.
One of my favorite James Bond movies, I will say.
Is it really?
Definitely not one of the best James Bond movies, but I would say one of my favorites. Yeah. Yeah, I fucking love that movie. I really do.
I have like a special like emotion toward anything James Bond.
Yeah.
That's like,
here's the first Roger Moore James
like
Bond.
pre Pierce Brosnan, because I used to watch a lot of them as like USA and TNT movies with my grandfather.
Yeah.
Every fucking weekend.
I fucking saw that at a midnight movie once, like way back at the Madison.
Live and Let Die?
Yeah.
That must have been fun.
Oh, I miss midnight movies. Well, I miss the concept of midnight movies because, like, realistically,
I couldn't hack it anymore.
Nope. Fucking,
no.
I ain't making it to no midnight movie.
No, we went, okay, so inside baseball here. We went out to the movies Friday night, and we saw Violent Night. It was fucking
I was
amazing.
Going to say that for the shoot.
We'll talk about the movie, the crap shoot.
We need to talk about that.
But what that movie was at what? Fucking 7:30.
Yeah.
That's about it. That was good.
Yeah.
I was awake through the whole thing.
I remember like when we were done with dinner and like, oh man, I'm fucking exhausted. I can barely keep my eyes open. It's 10:30.
Oh no.
Fuck. Oh. Anyway, we will talk about Violent Night.
Yeah.
Fucking, he was in an episode of Night Gallery in 1971.
Sick.
Guess what? He was in Gunsmoke.
Of course he was.
Yeah. Manic shows up for like the third or fourth time tonight also.
I think that's the fourth.
Yeah. Same with Hawaii Five-0.
I think everybody has been in an episode of Manic so far.
And Bonanza also. I think the Big Valley has showed up a couple of times as well.
Oh, God.
And that's really it of the stuff of note. His first roles in 1964.
Nothing but a man.
And then last but not least, Bolaji Badejo only has one role under his belt, but it's a fucking doozy. He played the alien in this movie. He passed away in 1992.
Yeah, he did this and then just like fucking vanished, basically.
But did an amazing job.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Yeah. So that will do it for The Crapshoot.
No, it won't. That'll do it for...
Oh, yeah. No, that'll do it for
Better Known As.
We'll move on to The Crapshoot.
Woo!
Yeah. Fucking Violent Night.
Oh, my God!
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
We were talking about this in the lobby after the movie. Like, I was expecting to be a little disappointed.
Were you really?
I really was. Like, it seemed like one of those things, like, this concept is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have the ability to stretch this out into an entertaining movie.
There's a point where you have to be like, okay, this is enough serious and this is enough tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
They nailed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. It is so enjoyably good.
Yeah.
If you're like a fan of the movies that we talk about in this podcast, like, this is going to be so right up your alley.
Yeah.
it's just big, dumb fun. Like, there's just no other way to explain it. Like,
so take
bloody violence, just comedy. Like,
take some Home Alone, take some, well, a lot of Die Hard, actually, and then mix it up with a little bit of Christmas spirit.
Sigourney Weaver's flat white girl ass. Sorry, she's bending over the fucking car. Like, oh my, it's just two legs going up into the back. Like, oh, sorry. Like, if you like, there should be a picture of that next to the term "white girl ass" in the dictionary.
Like chicken cutlet.
Yeah. Like one of those fucking Fresno night crawlers. Like, what the fuck? Oh, anyway, Violent Night. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw that off, but yeah.
Oh my God.
Google Fresno Nightcrawlers.
Oh shit. Yeah, Violent Night was ridiculous. So there's moments where you're like, oh, this is so tense and like crazy and exciting. And then there's points where you're like, what the fuck was that? But it's not a bad what the fuck. It's an amazing what the fuck.
Yeah. Like, you know, if you're not looking for fucking serious, like if you're just looking to have fun, if you're just looking to like you know, like I said, watch the spectacle. Yeah. Like, oh my God, was this fucking perfect? And like we went in a big group too, which is the perfect way to see this movie.
Yeah, like you can sit and watch it by yourself and you'll be entertained, but you're not gonna have the same experience.
Yeah, have a couple drinks, have some friends over.
Like I brought a flask full of wild turkey to the movie. And it was just perfect. Just have a little something. Yeah. I think we decided that our new yearly tradition is just to drink a bottle of whiskey and watch this movie.
Drink a bottle of whiskey and watch Violent Night.
Maybe throw on Santa's sleigh too.
Yeah, because
it's in that ballpark.
Yeah, that we talk about, that we love. Holy shit, is this going to be right up your alley?
Yeah.
I was amazed by how good this movie was. Like, holy Christ. Even fantastic. Some of the bad jokes are just...
It's glorious.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Oh, God damn it.
Go see Violent Night, folks.
Yeah. Go see Violent Night. Go to the local FFF.
While you can.
I don't know that place is really going to go anywhere. It was a Saturday night. It was pretty fucking blown out.
It was a Saturday night. I don't think they made the money required to cover their overhead.
No.
Yeah. We were there for probably 3 hours, maybe almost 4.
Yeah.
And not counting us, there was maybe a dozen people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
let's put it this way.
But it's fun.
It was fun as fuck. It was a Saturday night at like 9 o'clock. And when I walked into their bathroom, the motion sensor came on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, just so everybody knows what it is, it's like Dave and Buster's, kind of.
Yeah, it's like an independent. It's not a chain though. It's like a local. Well, it's the local FFF.
Yeah.
Their fatal flaw was opening that place in the ruins of Rotterdam Square Mall.
Yeah.
Nobody is fucking coming there.
No.
It's just, if you would open that anywhere else, open it in the city of Schenectady. If you would open that in Mohawk Harbor, where they have like druthers and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
They'd be raking in money hand over fucking fist.
Yeah.
But you put it in this dead ass mall where there's no reason to go to. Yeah.
The only reason to go to that mall is the aquarium.
Yeah, and the soon to be opened.
The museum,
the Pop Culture Museum.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Which, don't get me wrong, I'm rooting for all of you guys, but like,
you got to look at your fucking surroundings.
Let's take a cold look at reality for a moment and what's going on here.
Let's take a second to remember Latham Circle Mall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because that used to be a hopping ass mall.
Yeah, and I used to love going there. Like in the 80s and like up until like the mid 90s.
Yeah, it was fine.
They had a fucking awesome food court. I remember because like my mom would go shopping.
The food court was cool. The arcade that they had across from the food court was cool.
I'd get Chinese food at the Chinese place.
Yeah.
And then spend the rest of the afternoon in the fucking like in the arcade. Because it was one of those arcades where you'd get like 5 games for a quarter or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just one game for a quarter.
Yep.
Yeah.
They had I think they had a Walden Books in there, which was fucking rad.
Mm-hmm.
LA's Hilton, the music store, was in there.
Yeah.
I used to take guitar lessons in there.
That was a good mall.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike Campese.
And then even Rotterdam Square at that same time was a banging mall. Like I remember going to see movies there. Like
what the fuck
my
was
uncle had a store there?
What was the brewery place that was in Latham Circle? The big fucking restaurant that was in there. Yeah. Oh shit! What was it?
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was something brewing company, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Shit. This is gonna haunt me now.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the place we went to was awesome. Like the food was really good. We got this is another like not a great sign. Literally half the items in the menu were blacked out. Like yeah. Like oh, come on. So we got what was listed as the Hawaiian pizza, which would have been spicy Hawaiian, ham, pineapple, jalapenos.
Yeah. That sounds foul.
No. What we got was like bacon and jalapenos on pizza, and it was fucking delicious.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was really good.
The only thing I ate there were some of Shelly's nachos.
The mozzarella sticks were really good too. We got those too.
Yeah. I got was a full gallon of Guinness.
Yeah.
I drank a gallon of Guinness.
I showed up and I got I'm sorry, that wasn't 23. It was a
32.
Yeah. 32 ounce frozen mug of, I got PBR, you got Guinness. I drank 2 of those and was real nice for the rest of the evening.
Yeah. I actually mathed it out and I realized I was like, this has got to be an absurd amount of Guinness that I've already drank. Cause I had 3 pints and then I got the 32 ounce and then I got another 32 ounce and I was like, I gotta be close to a gallon. And as it turns out, there's 8 pints to a gallon. No.
No.
Is it 8?
It's 124 ounces. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 8 pints to a gallon.
Sure. Yeah.
And I was only at 7, so obviously I had to choke slam another one.
Yeah. I haven't done this in a while, but I have drank a gallon of Labatt Blue.
Oh, yeah.
I drank 6. This is multiple times. I used to do this back in the day. 6 fucking Labatt Blue. We used to call them Dub Deuces, the 22 ounce.
Yep. Double Deuce.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because I don't think they do a 24 ounce can, because that would be 24 out the door.
It was a bottle. It was like a 22 ounce bottle. Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Had like a weird shape to it.
Boy. But yeah, no, I was feeling real good.
Yeah.
Real full.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Guinness.
Yeah. But I mean, like they had an awesome arcade with like amazing pinball machines. There was
my god,
Universal Monsters pinball machine. There was a Godzilla one that I played like a whole shitload on.
The fun part about that Universal Monsters one is that they were like a band.
Yeah,
it was like the Monster Bash.
Well, I think that was like an attraction at Universal Studios, like in the 90s.
Oh, was it?
They had like a rock and roll like monsters review.
Oh shit.
What else was there? There's the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Yeah.
There was Star Wars,
Ninja Turtles, Rush.
Ugh.
Fuck you.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Rick
they had a Game of Thrones. Yeah. I don't know if
one I played a bit, and I don't remember.
I don't know if they all were, but most of them were by
Stern, I think was the name of the company.
Was it?
Because they all like the same set, like the weird like high def video screens. And,
yeah, because they were cool because like you would hit a thing and then you would have like an objective now, which I kind of hate because I can't look at the screen and look at the game at the same time.
Yeah, no, what I was just doing was focusing on the pins. I wasn't even looking at anything.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, that's one I played a lot too.
Yep.
There's a Metallica one too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a Wild West one. There was like an old like Funhouse one.
But then there were like video games, just like bowling alleys. There was axe throwing.
Yeah, the place is fucking awesome.
Karaoke. Yeah.
I wish it was closer and in a better spot.
Yeah, I wish it was somewhere where it could make money.
Yeah.
Because it's a really fun place. The food was really good, and it's a shame. Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess it's been there a while, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't see it doing so hot.
I said Saturday night, prime time, and we were probably half the people there. Our crowd.
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
So I won 650 tickets on games.
No shit.
I spent it all on Tootsie Rolls.
Like 4 Tootsie Rolls?
No, like 65 Tootsie Rolls. Like fucking 10 tickets of Tootsie Roll. Absurd.
That's awesome.
She gave me the dirtiest look too. I was like, "What? You can't just give me a handful of them?" She goes,
the fucking Tootsie Roll.
She goes, "No, I have to do inventory." I was like, "Ah, count them up."
Yeah. You tell me they're counting the fucking Tootsie Rolls, lady? Come on. They probably are. Like,
yeah, probably. They're
yeah.
like, Jesus Christ, losing our ass on these Tootsie Rolls.
Oh.
But that's what we did this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm ready to not do anything.
Yeah.
I'm doing things to out.
Yeah, my weekends have been getting fucking gobbled up recently. Like next weekend we have our show and that's like it. And that's all I need next weekend.
Yeah.
This is after show material. There's something going on the weekend after, but I will tell you about that.
All right.
I have to excuse myself for burping into the microphone, but I also have to say,
right into it.
Yeah. I was wrong about something.
Oh, what was it?
Fucking Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah.
I went back after the first episode just did not grab me. Like I just kind of got bored with it, lost interest. I'm like, last week, I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me just buckle down. And like, I was just like desperate for anything. I'm like,
yeah,
let me give it a second shot. I'll watch the second episode.
I also did only watch the first episode.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah. Watch the rest.
Oh, yeah?
It's fucking really good.
Okay.
I finished the finale last night before we left for the fucking bar.
No shit.
Yeah. It was. There's a nice like twist at the end that like I did not like right up until like 2 seconds before it happened. I'm like, oh my God, that's what like this is.
Yeah.
And then like they're like, yeah, this was, that's what this is. I'm like, oh my God.
No shit.
Yeah.
10 episode seasons?
7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be 10, and I'm like, shit, I'm on episode 6. I got like plenty more, and like, oh wait, there's one left.
Yeah.
It's it only covers right up until Claudia tries to kill Lestat.
Okay.
When they leave New Orleans.
Yeah.
That's just the first season.
I mean, that's a good place to end it.
Yeah.
For the first season. That actually covers a lot of ground.
Yeah. And like they go into way, way more detail too.
Yeah.
I'm like, in that time up to that. Man, was I wrong. It's really good. I cannot wait for the second season. The thing we joked about it being like a story about gay domestic violence.
Yeah.
It is a major theme of that show. Yeah. Like it is about domestic violence. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wrong. I still don't like the dude who plays Lestat. He's just a little like bland. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling him in the first episode.
Yeah, he never really he just doesn't have the charisma, I think, to like nail that character. Because that character, he's a dick, but you're supposed to still he's irresistible. Like he's like the lovable dick.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, was I wrong about that?
He didn't really have like a lot of charm.
Yeah, and like even so, he's again, it's about domestic violence. So like he's being horrible to fucking Louis. He's beating the shit out of Louis.
Yeah, and
then he's supposed to be like Louis. Like, oh, I just can't leave him. Like,
yeah, I can't quit you.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, really, dude? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, there is that how much of it is like a psychic hold that he's got on him. You know, I guess you'll never quite know that, but
man,
I'll have to get into that.
It's good. I like I think the thing that threw me off too at that first episode was the differences, like the stark differences, how they change everything.
Yep.
But that all actually ends up, I think, working to its benefit. They make the best of it, like setting it in New Orleans in that time period.
Yeah.
The girl who plays Claudia, I thought did a little like weird job of it first.
Yeah.
But she actually like kind of evolves a little bit, and then like I think by the end of it, she's really like got it down.
Okay.
She plays it very manic at first, like just very like crazy and like, oh, I'm a kid, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But she's also 14 in the story. She's supposed to be 14 years old.
Oh.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. Like
that's a weird change.
Yeah, it is, because like the whole thing is like she's like 10 or so in in the one that in the movie.
No, she's like 8.
Yeah.
She's like 7 or 8.
Yeah, she's a young child. And in this one, like her whole thing is like she's never going to be taken, as like an adult. Like basically, like we said, she wants to fuck.
Yeah.
But like this girl's 14, and like she's still young. She's still a kid, but she's more like mature.
Yeah.
She, it's easier for her to pass as like 18, 20 or so.
Yeah.
Than she would be if she was 8 years old.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They do like. It is also in a weird spot too, where I think it could even be more torturous because she isn't a child, but she's also not a fully grown adult.
Right.
So she's never going to be one or the other,
Yeah.
So that's another like dimension to it. But like, I like the way they end up taking her. They do a good job.
Okay.
Yeah.
I recently watched the first 2 episodes of Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Fucking rad.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I have to give it a shot. Like it's one of those things. Like I've just been like resisting and like I
don't
know.
I mean, there's a lot to it now. I think there's 5 seasons of the regular
and
show,
like assorted spin-offs, and
there's one spin-off out and another one coming.
But that first spin-off is with Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
And the second one's with Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. It's they're probably really fucking good. And Kevin Costner is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like a movie length first episode and then hour-long episodes after that.
What is it about? Like,
so I can't tell you like what the series is about, but
what's the setting, basically? Like,
the first couple episodes of it are about like Kevin Costner is he owns like a gigantic ranch, like fucking acreage upon acreage of ranch.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a land dispute between him and a guy that wants to like build condos in this area and like bring in all the fucking city folk, and Kevin Costner's character wants it to remain like a unmolested land, and he's he gets in disputes with him, and then disputes with people that are on like the Indian reservation that's right there. It's pretty good. There's like some political stuff, but there's a lot of
very conservative, which is another reason I've been like,
but there's a lot of like action and like people just like kind of being badass, and like there's moments that are fucking wild.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out.
But yeah, I would at least give it the initial episode and then like the one after.
All right. I will say I did just start watching fucking Star Trek Discovery. Holy shit, do I love this show. I think I like it more than Strange New Worlds.
Yeah?
I am up to episode, I think 6 or 7, or maybe even like 8. Because I've been going, I usually been watching like an episode when I get home from work.
It feels like old Trek.
Yeah.
But with that new polish on it.
Yeah. That same feeling as like Strange New Worlds.
Yeah.
I really dug that first storyline of like the whole like thing with the Klingons, and yeah, I'm digging this, man. I'm really, really digging this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but like people don't believe me when I'm like, Star Trek's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they really did a turnaround, man. Like the last 2 series have been fucking great.
for me, there's really only like 2 missteps in the Trek verse. Enterprise was not good, and the latter movies were not great. Like, I liked the first one with Chris Pine. The ones after that, not so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the first one a whole lot. The second one's okay. And the third one was just, ugh.
Yeah.
We're going to kill them with music.
Yeah. We don't need that. No, fuck off out of here. Yeah. That's it, though.
Yeah, I think that's all I got. I dig that show.
Yeah.
I've been watching Tulsa King, too.
I mean to keep watching. I want to watch it. It's old man porn, right? Is that what you guys described it as?
Guilty pleasure. Yeah. It's Superman for old guys. Like, it's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I do like Sly Stallone in most things that he does.
Yeah.
This looks like he's just kind of having fun with it from the trailers or whatever.
Yeah, like, you're playing an old mob boss. Like, okay, that's all I need to know. Like, he's just gonna fucking go for it, and he's doing it.
Yeah.
And of course, it's like I said, in the first episode, like he gets out of jail, like he's knocking dudes out with one punch. He's banging girls half his age. Like, fucking, it's fucking Superman for old dudes.
Yep.
So like every now and again, like he has like a driver, like who's a younger dude, and like Martin Starr plays like the owner of this like weed shop that like he fucking like forces him into a deal, like I'll offer you a protection deal, one of those type of things.
Yep.
So like he'll bitch about like just like at least once or twice an episode, like, oh, what's up with transgenders, like weird shit like that, like yeah.
Like old guy Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, like, oh, why isn't coffee just coffee anymore? Like like shit, like, oh god.
Things that you secretly want to bitch about yourself.
Not even that. It's just like, oh, this is so, I know this is bad, but I can't stop watching this.
Yeah, I definitely do want to see that. Like, I think we're done.
Yeah.
I think we're done here.
Yeah. So
we're gonna get out of your hair. But before we do that, we're gonna leave you with our socials. Yeah. So our website is www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com. If you're too goddamn lazy for that, it's also www.bigdumbmonsters.com. We are no longer on Twitter, so don't look for us there.
Yeah, keep right on going.
We are still on Facebook, though. We are Big Dumb Monsters Pod on Facebook. If you want to email us anything, suggestions for the show, suggestions for beers, things you like about the show, things you don't like about the show, we want to hear it all. You do that at bigdumbmonsters
at
gmail.com. I always forget that the podcast part is not on that. But if you are on Slasher as well, the all horror social network, we are on there. I run that account. It's pretty fun. Big Dumb Monsters Podcast. I haven't mentioned it in a while, but we have a Steam account if anybody's feeling squirrely.
Oh, yeah.
Big Dumb Monsters Podcast on there.
You can also find us on Instagram at big_dumb_monsters.
YouTube.
Yes, that's my other, that's the other part I have to remember. Yes, you can check out the slideshow version of the podcast at the Big Dumb Monsters channel on YouTube. I think our handle is just at Big Dumb Monsters. Check out our merch site at TeePublic. Check out the Big Dumb Monsters store there. Am I forgetting anything? I don't know.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
That's enough.
We have no upcoming shows or anything. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a couple months before you get to see us, but
May?
we're looking forward. May, I think, yeah.
Early May, I think.
Yes, May
like
5th
9th?
and 6th.
5th and 6th.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That show is always so fun.
Yes, hell yeah. It's fucking 6 months away. Jesus
yeah.
Lord.
that'll give us time to build up some swag.
Yeah.
I got something brewing right now. I got a test print of something coming. It'll be a fun little giveaway.
All right.
For people.
Did you tell me about this before?
I told you about this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So if those come out cool, we'll have a whole table full of those.
All right.
That's right.
Yeah, folks, that'll do it for this week's episode.
Yeah. So as always, don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And do not sleep in a deathbed.
Bye-bye.